Right, and as we do take a look, Ken, you can see Brittany and I are here, both in the Weather Center and still tracking what's going on. We do have a first alert weather day today for large hail, damaging winds and tornadoes and even some flooding possible. The National Weather Service just issued a tornado watch before the 11 o'clock hour. But look at the severe threat for today. Most of North Texas in the yellow area under a slight risk of severe storms. You can see that orange area from near Denton County down to Dallas County, north sides of Kaufman County. Northeast of that, there is an enhanced risk of any of the storms reaching severe limits. So that's why we issued a first alert weather day last week, looking at the parameters for today. As we take a look at exactly what's going on, you're able to see that we do have that in place. Let's take a look at our CBS News Texas storm chaser, Jason McLaughlin, out on the roads right now. His camera there is frozen just a bit, the signal frozen, but you can see the rain showing up as he's just now crossed over into parts of Denton County. And as he's moving his way off to the east, driving through some intermittent showers. So we have a number of storm chasers out today on this first alert weather day, making sure that you and your family are aware of what is happening for us and able to tell this story. Coming back to the maps now, we have a tornado watch that remains in effect until 6 o'clock. This was issued about less than 20 minutes ago. This includes the majority of North Texas, including the Metroplex. The conditions are there for tornadoes to develop. The instability is in place. Now, looking at our first alert radar at 11:19 this morning, we're now starting to see more activity developing in parts of Denton County, also stretching through parts of Kaufman County and the Metroplex. So some isolated showers are popping up. We don't have any storms yet. However, you can see some heavier rain right now northeast of Denton, right along the Denton and Collin County line, traveling their way from the southwest to northeast. Just now noticing one lightning strike there in the southeast sides of Cook County. However, as we turn our attention further to the west, this line of storms kind of developing a bit more from Palo Pinto County, stretching its way up through Jack County and then continue up through parts of Montague County. This is traveling from its, west-east, but the storm motion is from the southwest to the northeast. Let's go and widen out that view just a bit more if we can. And I want to pop on the visible satellite to show you that we're seeing some breaks in the clouds today and some sunshine peeking out. So where we have that sunshine peeking out, that's going to allow these storms to kind of develop even more as we go through the morning hours. So storm timing, scattered storms west of 35 this morning through midday. Early afternoon near or east of 35, the severe potential increasing. The dynamics, the heat of the day between 2 to 8, the severe threat east and northeast of the Metroplex. All severe parameters possible. You see that on the first alert futurecast. Let's walk you through this, and you can see that we do have some isolated showers and storms developing as we go to about 2 to 3 o'clock. See how the coverage starts to increase just a bit more right along the 35 corridor. And then this forecast model has a couple of areas of concern. One east of parts of, in Kaufman County to Hunt County. Other one making its way through parts of the Metroplex. They continue to shift east. By the time we get to 8 to 9, developing to more of a line in east sides of North Texas and then shifting their way to the east as we go into the late evening hours. That's the storm timing as we're going through the day today, and you know what? The parameters are in place. We have a lot of warm and humid air in place. It's quite the temperature gradient, Brittany, from southeast sides of North Texas to the northwest.
There definitely is. We are seeing that rain-cooled air back towards Graham and Breckenridge, where you can see those upper 60s. We've got the mid to upper 70s right through Metroplex area, and then even 80s out to the east. So because we are seeing that instability building out to our east, this is where we're really expecting those storms to intensify as we get into the evening hour. So even once that line crosses over I-35, we're not going to have that severe threat done for the day. It is going to continue well after sunset. But we did have some of those showers moving through Arlington. We've got some raindrops on the camera right now. As Scott mentioned, these were not severe, but we are getting a brief downpour, 78 degrees with those winds out of the south at about 10 miles an hour. So for the rest of the day, we want you to be weather aware, especially as we get closer to 2 to about 5 p.m. with that line moving in from the west. So storms will be increasing in coverage all along the I-35 corridor. Temperatures will be dropping to around 70 degrees once that rain starts to move in. But tomorrow, a lot of you are going to be outside heading to the polls. So we wanted to give you that hour by hour for your election day. We'll start off around 56 degrees by 7 a.m., maybe having an isolated shower, but we are going to see our skies clearing into the afternoon. But it will be a much cooler day. We're only going to have highs in the mid 60s, so it will be a fall day for us. We'll have a brief reprieve from the rain continuing into our Wednesday. But notice as we get into Thursday and Friday, we do have that first alert weather day issued for Friday. We are tracking our next cold front, and that rain will be picking up Friday night into Saturday. We'll be right back.